Hello everyone, discussion board 3. Our topic is, in our overview of the kingdom of the Old Testament, we have covered 4 things concerning the kingdom of God on earth: the preface, the problem, the promise, and the prophecy. In this section it was said that the fall into sin, 2 things were lost. Name those 2 things, explain why each was lost, and state who gained rightful control in the process. So of course the 2 things lost from our reading in our notes, man was lost because of sin, and then the earth fell into darkness. Of course, the earth was given to man by God, but then fell into darkness after man sinned. So, of course, upon man sinning, it gave way for Satan to have control over man and the earth. So, before such sin, man was righteous as God created man and created him to be righteous in his own image. And he was in right standing with him. We see this in Genesis, the opening chapters of Genesis. I believe we're all familiar with that. And there was an opportunity for the man to live forever in the garden and to be fruitful. Of course, so that was lost when Adam sinned, and or when man sinned, I should say. And that continued throughout the Old Testament. Man was living out of the righteousness of God that he had given there in the beginning, and then in the grips of Satan and his reign upon the earth, and of course over man's being, I guess you could say. But God in Genesis 3:15 gives a promise to a second chance to make man's sin right, and that's in Genesis 3:15. We can read that, and it comes into fruition in the New Testament through the coming Messiah, Jesus, who he gives us that promise to now be righteous, to have new righteousness through our faith in him. So as time went on, man was putting themselves over themselves. Essentially, they were their own God, which, of course, is in direct conflict with God's overall message for the gospel. And of course, the earth also was lost, so God created the earth and everything in it under Satan, and as a result of man's sin, the earth is in darkness. So our crops, the resources given to man to live, to prosper, to innovate, have all come into jeopardy because of the sin, and the darkness has come over. So the destruction and genuine disregard of his creation is continued as with man and their fall. So I think this week I find it really intriguing in the way Perrin and our pastor, our live video meetings there have said it's like a progression in the Old Testament of chances, do-overs, resets given to man by God. Hey, you're not doing it right, I'll wipe you out. We're going to start over with this person, with this family, with this bloodline, so on and so on and so on. And of course that doesn't, that second chance really isn't given until in the New Testament to finally make things right, and to have everlasting life with God in heaven. So it's like a crescendo of events through the Old Testament, which leads up to the final coming of the Messiah to give us that second chance, which of course was taken away in the garden at the beginning of time. So, like I said, I think it's a very interesting subject. I've been really intrigued by it, and I look forward to reading the rest of your guys' discussion boards. Have a great day.